What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty here in the booth again this Sunday night as we have an ARC North Division rivalry matchup between the Columbus Aviators and the Brooklyn Bulls. The Brooklyn Bulls currently lead the ARC North as all four teams in the division has a 7-4 record. Of course, that includes the Aviators, so this is a battle of positioning, but more so for the Bulls. Since they currently lead the division, if they can get the victory here, they will stay on top of the ARC North, having a 3-0 record in the division. And as for the Aviators, I mean, this is just about a must-win game. They've already got 3 losses, and they do not want to take another one in the division, which will really lower their chances of making a playoff appearance. It's going to be a war, and we always know it's going to be when we talk about the ARC North. These teams go at it, and this has honestly been one of their worst years statistically, where these teams outside the division has not fared all too well. But they are still beating up on each other and still neck and neck deep within the season. And it looks like we got to do some adjustments here on some settings because we got the ticker showing and all kinds of stuff. Got to take that off. Good thing I caught it. There we go. Yeah, I got to turn some of these things off here before we dive into this one. It's going to be another great game here in the RFL. Let me know in the chat who you guys got winning. And I think that should be everything because I did the volume stuff. Oh, we got stadium speaker. Turn that off. I'm gonna try this crowd at 85 just to see, you know, if we can hear more of the field sounds, you know, hit sticks and things like that. So I'm gonna try that out for this game. And without further ado, let's get into it. Aviators, Bulls. First matchup here. Well, second matchup. As the kick is off, the Brooklyn Bulls will take a knee in the end zone to get things started out at the 25-yard line as Devin Wade will take the field. Devin Wade started his career out, played 4 seasons with the Austin Armadillos, and now here in his first with the Brooklyn Bulls, looking to try to be the franchise guys for a few years, 27 years old. And currently, he's got his team on top of the division. Bulls looking to try to get back into the playoff race. Was unable to make the playoffs last season. 1st and 10. Devin Wade, first pass is going to be completed out to David Jones into the flats. That's a huge loss of 6 yards on the play. And you can see the immediate pressure in the middle coming from David Pierre. And Wade just knew he had to get that ball off. Probably should have looked down the field. The middle of the field looked to be open, but I guess the pressure of Pierre was too strong, really couldn't see his target. He took what he thought he had. As Devin Wade again looking to pass, steps up, throws on the money this time, and there's going to be a flag on the field. Let's see what they'll call here. Holding on the offense, so things starting out as rough as it possibly can right now for the Brooklyn Bulls. Instead of a near first down, it's going to be 2nd and 10. Strike over the middle. He's got a man wide open. What a spin move by Brock Melton. Brock Melton, second-year wide receiver out of Georgia, was a part of College Series 2, and man, he was such an electric wide receiver for that Bulldogs team. The first and only undefeated team in College Series history. And ever since he's been given opportunities, he's made the most out of every single one of them. 481 receiving yards on the season with 4 touchdowns coming into this game. And here goes a big run by David Jones as he rips off a first down at the 43. Really good run there. Great blocking, great speed. It's going to be an interesting battle to watch there in the backfield between these two teams. David Jones, one of the premier running backs in the RFL, has had a bit of a down season coming in this game with only 786 rushing yards. You know, he's typically the easy 1,000-yard rusher. And that's going to be a tackle made there by Sean Duncan at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Really good play there by the second-year safety out of Tennessee. Quick throw, and Ben Hartman picks up the first down. He was the one called earlier for holding. Man-to-man, working on Sean Duncan. The Aviators cannot allow this to continue throughout the game. I know this game's just getting started. They get a nice little first down play, then give up big yards. Want to try to slow that down. Wade guns in on the curl route for a first down. And that's going to be the first time he's able to hook up with ISO Joe Johnson. He has been phenomenal this season for the Brooklyn Bulls, leading the team in receiving yards with 804 yards. He's got 5 touchdowns also to lead the team in that department. On his way to a 1,000-yard season, which he had a season ago with the Houston Gunners. And they'll run inside here with Trevion Hurd, just 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Devin Wade fires. He's got Melton for first down. There's a flag, however, on the field. This might be on the defense. And it's actually on the offense. This is the second time they've gotten called for holding. This time it'll be the tackle, Walker Golston. Looked like a late hit for a second there on Devin Wade. That didn't get called. Now the Bulls face a 2nd and 18. Some play action here for Wade. Throws, and what a pass! Brock Melton falls a yard short. This kid turning up early. And that's just superb ball placement as well by Wade. That's some really good coverage. Brock Melton still able to hold on to this ball and almost found his way in the end zone for a touchdown. I guess the spin move is one of his favorite moves to try to pull off, because he definitely finessed one earlier on this drive. Tried to get another one to find his way in the end zone. Didn't work out, but a great play. 1st and 10. Read option. Devin Wade following his blocks in the end zone. Touchdown, Brooklyn. And the Brooklyn Bulls have just really come into their own since the rest of their games were within the division. I mean, they defeated the Huskies. They beat the Aviators and are looking to sweep the Aviators this time around, making a statement on this opening drive of the game. Devin Wade taking over there. The extra point is up by Brooklyn. And in 9 plays, Brooklyn Bulls go 58 yards on the opening drive on this Aviators defense. So we'll get our first look at this Columbus offense as he'll take this one from the 9. Big hit, rocked at the 25-yard line. Actually, didn't even give him forward progress. Looked like he got beyond that. He just marked down where he fell. But for the first time tonight, here goes Marquise Washington. 20 touchdowns on the season, 8 interceptions, and over 3,000 yards passing. This team looking forward to a win here, like I said, to keep competitive within the division. Do not want to fall to 2-4 in ARC North play. 5 wide empty set, heavy blitz sent here. Washington's got to throw it, and it's a dot, but unfortunately cannot get both feet in bounds. Great effort there by Holland, but the ball just sailed a bit too high. Good pass rush by the Bulls. They're great at sending that. Washington fires, and he's got Zoe Sheffield at the 44-yard line. Marquise Washington just got a different style of pop when it comes to throwing the football. You know, there's recognizable quarterbacks that's got that same type of zip on their passes, like Chase McCoy, Jabari Jackson, and Marquise Washington, of course, among those guys. He could get the pass off in an instant. Pressure was right there. Kept his patience and was able to sit in there and deliver a good ball. 1st and 10. And this is going to be the first handoff to Kingston Kinney, who currently leads the ARC in rushing yards. This has kind of been a bit of a, it's crazy to say a down few weeks for him, because, I mean, he still's got 1,000 yards. But in 2K standard, and this guy is the first and only running back still in RFL history to rush for over 2,000 yards. And teams, like I said, the last few weeks have found a way to keep him contained, but not on that run, as Kingston Kinney will make his way to the 42-yard line. And this is what the Columbus Aviators are really going to need to do. It's going to be tough to do it against this Brooklyn Bulls defense. That defensive line is pretty serious along with those linebackers. But you could see, if they can part the gap for this 6'5" tall running back that is just a brute force to try to take down a brick wall, and that's going to open up a lot of things for this Columbus Aviators offense. Quick throw, nice catch. Sheffield planting his foot and getting up the field for a gain of 9. So Sheffield, catch number 2 on the day. They would get across the face of Jack Brown, a 6'7" tall linebacker. It's defensive rookie of the year back in season 3. Definitely a guy you want to look out for on that defense. And a handoff. 2K easily shrugging off a hit, and what a hit stick Was that the corner that just came and flatlined him? You don't usually see 2K get put on his back like that, but it's not going to matter as he rips off a huge run here for 18 yards down to the 12. Defense showing, hey, we're ready to bring the boom to this guy, but I mean, it's more than just power that he brings. It's speed, it's everything. This is literally the most OP running back in the RFL. Almost impossible to stop. He's just got everything. Washington standing firm in the pocket, will roll out and throw, and that is an extremely dangerous pass. Threw it right into the hands of two Bull defenders. Luckily couldn't come down with it. You see the safeties starting to get in the box here, looking to send some pressure. This could be cover 0. And they're trying to set up the screen, and it is there. 2K going to walk his way in the end zone for a touchdown. Easy does it. Wow, you'd figure this would be covered. And this is all-out man blitz. No help. Who was guarding 2K there on the play? And with all that traffic, 2K still able to find a way to escape without being touched. And that's as easy as a touchdown as you're going to see. As the extra point is up, it's good. And we got ourselves a tie ball game here in Columbus. 7-7. Well, that's how you respond. First opening drives on offense for the Bulls and the Aviators, resulting in touchdowns. Solid return here. He will still be shy of the 25-yard line. Devin Wade able to march the Bulls down the field last time out and score a touchdown via his legs. Had some really good passes, able to connect for some big plays down the field as well with second-year wide receiver Brock Melton. See if they can continue that on. And he's got Joe Johnson for a first down on the curl route. And Devin Wade's really coming into his own. And this is kind of what I've always talked about with Devin Wade, you know, on podcasts, things of that nature. And not a lot of coaches or anybody's really taking a chance on this kid in terms of upping his accuracies. And honestly, it was just a short throw accuracy that was so low in the 70s that made almost any throw impossible for him to complete. And there goes a nice wide open first down pass to Hartman. And first time the head coach takes an opportunity here with Coach Baxter. And he made a trade for this kid. It was with the Austin Armadillos. Former coach did not, I guess, believe in him being able to make that impact, even if he had been able to give him those boosts. But it's paid off at times here for the Bulls. You can see the improvement of this kid. Still pretty high in interceptions. This is a huge defensive play, however, by the rookie from TCU, Giovanni Diggs. They just sent the linebackers in on that, and David Jones unable to step up fast enough to at least slow him down to get a chip on him. Dead man. Let's get those bells in the chat. It's now 2nd and 17 for Brooklyn. And a shot down the field. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown saving tackle by Giovanni Diggs. Just made a huge play for the defense and gave up a big one and also saved it with the diving tackle attempt there. And Ben Hartman right now is going off. Oh man, he ran such a nasty route. He got linebacker Diggs and Duncan to run right into each other and had all kinds of space. No way Devin Wade was missing that. Approaching the red zone. And Wade will lead him up the field. Here's Herb. Out of bounds at the 20, a 4-yard gain for the running back. And Devin Wade's looking very comfortable. This Bulls team is looking very dangerous. You know, you think back at prior seasons for anybody who's been keeping up with the RFL for years, you know, back at season 5 and Jeff Melanician era, you know, these guys were a force to be reckoned with. Kind of fell off, and now here with Coach Baxter, you know, tough season last year in his rookie year coaching. Here goes a throw out of bounds. Good job there. It's his first incomplete pass But here in his second season, really starting to come into his own and hoping to have the Bulls atop of the North once again at the end of the season. Steps up in the pocket and throws it away. That's good coverage by the Aviators. Can't ask for better defense. Wade probably could have taken off there, still had some linebackers, so tough decision to make. Everything else covered. Here goes the field goal for the lead once again, and it's good. 10-7 is the score. Bulls back on top. Big ARC North Division rivalry game to close out Super Sunday, I guess we could call it, since we've had a doubleheader. This one taken from the 9. Nice juke move, and finds himself at the 25-yard line. As 2K in the offense will come out onto the field. Aviators had himself an auto win, and of course Kingston Kinney dominating in that performance. 110 rushing yards. And you saw the amount of touchdowns he had in literally one game, 4. And they'll give him the ball as he is met at the line of scrimmage. Wow, no forward progress. And a handoff again as he burrows his way forward to the 29-yard line. Might be the last play of the first quarter here. We'll see if they'll get a snap off. And that they won't. That is the end of the first quarter of play here in Columbus. Aviators trailing by 3, 10-7 is the score. Bulls looking to be undefeated still in the ARC North. You thought this team would struggle when it came to division games. They struggled outside the division this year, taking 4 losses. And good pressure. Just able to get to Marquise Washington to throw that pass off. As that is Stephen across the middle. And they are going to force a punt. Bulls are just playing really good football. This is an 85 overall team. Defense ranked 88. And I said ranked, but their overall is 88. So very talented on that side of the ball. And the Bulls, and they've always been known to have really good defense. The offense at times has been very solid as well. And of course, long-time original quarterback here for the Bulls, now playing in Mexico City, Lane Kearney, former MVP back in season 4, no longer in the building. Devin Wade looking to fill those shoes and get them back to the promised land as they hand this off to David Jones. Only 3 carries for the back tonight. Empty set. Wade again looking to pass, and he is just dotting up this Aviators defense. A nice solid defensive stand with pass coverage last time out, which forced them to kick a field goal. But Devin Wade, whose accuracy showing it's paying off. It's been highly accurate. Bunch to the right side, sending a blitz, picked up well. Pressure is coming, throws, and that's going to be off the mark. Receiver didn't even try to go for that one. I guess that was way too far off for him to even attempt to try to catch it. And counter run play here. To the 45-yard line they go as it is 3rd and 8. Devin Wade's got a man, but cannot catch it. Good defense there by Armstrong. All over Joe Johnson. This big-time play, one of the up-and-coming cornerbacks in the RFL. And they're going to attempt this field goal kick. This is a 62-yarder. And he's got the leg. He actually knocks this down from 62 yards. Rollins with the longest field goal kick, I think, of the season. What a kick. And then he bombs it in the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wow. He absolutely bombed that one in. The Bulls are up by 6 now, 13-7. I didn't think he was going to make that. Seen a lot of missed kicks from deep. Not Rollins. Sean Rollins knocking it down. Aviators with applied pressure. Double play action here. to the sidelines. He throws that. It's just a beautiful ball. What a catch, too, by Armand Holland. And Armand Holland may be an old veteran here, but he is still balling for the Aviators. Came into this game with 890 receiving yards, well on his way to have a 1,000-yard season. Haven't heard much from their actual top and highest overall wide receiver, Colt Cruz. He's only got 633 yards on the year and just 2 touchdowns. And Holland's also leading the team in receiving touchdowns with 8. Empty set here. Washington, good pocket, throws into the flats, gets beyond the defender, and he's got a first down. This has just been one of Marquise Washington's favorite targets since his rookie season back in season 6. Goes right into the flats here, and it's Keith Porter, who is 3rd in receiving yards on the team. Calling in a nice catch there. It's his 50th reception of the season. He is coming. He's got to throw up his back foot here, and that is dangerously incomplete. Could have been picked off by former Gunner cornerback Tavares Golson. Set up a screen, and runs a guy clean over as 2K gets to the 41-yard line. It's now 3rd and 3. Open for conversion. Washington guns it over the shoulder catch. Had to extend for that one. It's Marquise puts that one on the money. Great job by Colt Cruz. We're just talking about his performance so far this season. Hasn't been too much of a factor. Started out pretty hot this season, but has cooled down. That's his first catch for 7 yards. And they hand it off for a 2-yard loss. Shut down. Big old Derek Herrera has been here since season 1. His 8th season in the RFL. And yes, anybody who's new to the Relocation Football League, we go and operate seasons by years. So he's been here since 2016, since the league first started up on Madden 17. There's a throw into the flats, and look at the zip on that pass as Cruz nearly gets the first down. There's going to be an injury here on the defense of the Bulls, as they will lose Gabe Stringer. That's a big loss right there. Gabe Stringer, impact player on this defense. He's another player that's been here for 8 seasons. Washington rolling out. He's got to throw it, and it's out of bounds. They're going to call it a catch and a loss of 3 yards. This is ridiculous. No challenge. He was out of bounds with every step, and this kick is up. It's good. And it's going to be 10-13. I guess either way, they were going to have to kick the field goal anyway, but that was, wow. Talk about a blessing from the refs. And there goes the return. Oh, nice move. I see Pat saying, why would they challenge the call? I would challenge the call so it gives you an opportunity. Who knows? Maybe even to go for it. I mean, it was literally 4th and inches. Corner's going to be pressed up in the face of these wide receivers. Play action. You can beat their man. There goes Dariantre Machiavelli. And Devin Wade is just really laying these passes right on the money to where only his wide receivers can touch them. I mean, look at this. This is airtight coverage. Boom, leads him right out in front. These receivers doing a great job getting yards after the catch. And the offense has just looked very explosive. Aviators defense against the pass, 23rd in the league. Here goes throw, and almost intercepted. Good jump on the ball by Duncan. Not many carries for Jones. They will give him a carry here, and the Aviators are going to shut it down in the backfield. 4 carries, 14 yards. David Jones has yet to get things going. Big ARC North division rivalry game. Bulls need this victory. If not, the Huskies are going to be the ones out in front of the ARC North heading into week 14. And Wade throws it. It's somehow caught for a first down. How he was able to get that pass, even in the area, for that to be caught is incredible. Two guys on him, an awkward throw, and still throws a dot. A low ball where, once again, only his receiver can catch it. Now at the 30-yard line, Devin Wade fires over the middle. He is just hot right now with the ball. Reading the defense and just delivering. Catch made there by Brock Melton, hauling in his third for 54 yards. And this is shut down by the rookie out of Baylor, Christian Cross. Cross yards off the stat sheet there as he's got him in the backfield with the quickness immediately after getting the carry. And look at this, goes through the block of Cedric Marks, the veteran tight end. And Wade, another dime pass. Brock Melton is still eating. I don't know what it is. These two, you can just see it. From the first time Melton's gotten to get the opportunity of more reps, these guys just got chemistry. And Wade has just been striking those passes out to him for big gains. And the Aviators just cannot stop Devin Wade right now. He's really getting it done. They're really even utilizing David Jones, and he just really hasn't been all too effective tonight. The Aviators keying in on the run game. 12 yards on 6 carries, so just a 2-yard per carry average. So it's really been all Wade. As Wade's going to go down for a sack this time. Brian Swain, veteran defensive end, another player who's been here for 8 seasons with the Columbus Aviators, getting a sack. You can see working by that right tackle. Boom. Third and goal. Good spot for the Aviators. But the Bulls have been able to rip off some big gains. Can they find the end zone? Devin Wade's going to take off, scrambles, and will be stopped at the 2. And that's another part of his game that has been uplifted, as he's now also an improviser due to the influence of Coach Baxter. And from that, you also have to fear the legs of Devin Wade when he decides to run. Good job, though, by the Aviators. Stopped them from getting in the end zone, and Bulls just looking for the 6-point lead again. Here goes Rollins, who knocked down a 62-yarder earlier today. This one easy. 16-10, Bulls. Bomb this one deep in the end zone. He's going to be taken, and Marquise Washington, the offense, trying to get things going. Anyone's new here to the Relocation Football League, want to help out the YouTube channel, enjoy what you're watching, make sure you guys hit that like button. Definitely helps out the RFL channel a lot. Gets more traffic for guys to go ahead and view and learn about the RFLs like you guys. And if you want to learn more about the RFL, new checking us out, we got a website, relocationfootballleague.com. Make sure to check us out and also find out how you can join the league and submit a player. There's a throw into the flats. Good job. That's 2K knocked out of bounds. And look at him. I mean, he is wide open into the flats. That's one of the most scariest things you're going to see on defense whenever you play the Aviators, is a wide open 2K catching the football with space. Somebody's either getting trucked or he's going to burn you. Quick fire. Oh, what a juke move. Big hit taken there by Cruz, but he's got an 8-yard gain. Marquise Washington gets some good protection there, and there goes 2K again out the backfield. First down. Good tackle, though, by Golson. He's got Zoe Sheffield running through contact and getting uplifted at the 32. Another big kill shot there by Frederick Cockerham. No wonder why he's delivering the boom. This guy was a former linebacker. He converted to safety. That's why he destroyed 2K earlier. He can definitely bring it to hit stick. There goes. Nice little quick pass on the out route. 5-yard gain. Aviators are moving. A touchdown will give them the lead for the first time tonight. Fires, and he's got Porter inside the red zone at the 19. Those simple spot and hitch routes, curls. If they're there, Marquise Washington sees the space. He's going to gun it in there. Like I said, one of the more stronger arms in the RFL. Washington. Ooh, good defense. It's Tavares Golson. They traded for the guy for. His defense has definitely stepped up a notch since his addition. Empty set, quick throw, and I think Marquise Washington was a little bit too quick on that, but I guess that was his main read. Saw a wide receiver win his route immediately off the press. Timeout called there. 3rd and 6. No timeouts. 16 seconds. Should play the sidelines or try to take a shot in the end zone if it's there. And he got Joe Sheffield's got to get out of bounds. He does at the 6. So it's 1st and goal. Aviators. Really good play there. And this is the blessing of having Zoe Sheffield. The speed of the kid came out the draft last year with 97 speed. And you can see that coming across there and finding his way towards the sidelines. Empty set. Washington looking to try to throw one in. And he just throws it underneath. It's caught by Porter. Should have just dropped it there. And that is the end of the first half of play. Aviators will not be able to get any points heading into the half. 16-10 is the score. Bulls on top in this game and looking to come out on top. Not only victorious, but top of the ARC North. We got one more game coming up after this one, and it's tomorrow to close off Week 13. 8 p.m. Eastern, Rob Roby in the booth calling this ARC East Division rivalry between the Celtic Tigers and the Sentinels. Big game there. If the Celtic Tigers win, they officially clinch a playoff spot in the RFL. These guys have been rolling, and as for the Sentinels, it's been a rough season for them. They have not been able to beat the Celtic Tigers since Season 5. So it's been a long, tough rivalry for the Sentinels. Looking to try to get one back at the Celtic Tigers tomorrow night. So make sure you guys tune into that. Here's a look at, of course, they're highlighting that game. That's a big game. A look at some of the games. Red Dragons. This is a team I'm going to talk a bit about on the podcast on Wednesday. I mean, they are really stepping their game up. Saw some big games, Huskies and Cougars, which is why this game is so important to the Bulls. Huskies able to get the sweep on the Cougars this season, and from that, they are currently leading the ARC North. And the Bulls have an opportunity to make sure that does not remain the case as long as they can stay on top of the Aviators here tonight. Second half ready to get started as the Aviators start out with the ball. Could have got some points before the end of the first half, but unfortunately ran out of timeouts, and time ran out on them after the completion over the middle. Marquise Washington has thrown some really solid passes in this game, but only 10 points to show for us, going up against a very tough Brooklyn Bulls defense. Washington hits the out route. There goes Porter, fighting forward through the contact. First down. Gets to the 36-yard line there. That's his most open guy. It's Porter. Going to move the chains. And they're going to come out empty set once again. Sending a heavy blitz here. Throws and good defense. Cannot hang on after the contact there. Nice last-second hit by Gianni Shiloh. And they will go on the ground. 2K whipping off a first down run inside. And I think this is what they need to do. I mean, 8 carries, 48 yards rushing for Kingston Kinney tonight. I think they need to go ahead and ground and pound it. I know not a lot of teams have been too successful running against this Bulls defense. This defense, they are still middle of the pack. If you're looking at Neon Sports rankings, 16th, but this defense in RFL play has been pretty solid at keeping the run game at a minimum. Here goes a throw over the middle there to Porter off the angle route. First down. Beautifully designed play here. He sails it as if he's going out into the flats. Cuts sharply inside on an angle, which is why it's called the angle route. And just nothing but green grass out in front of him. Aviators starting to move here on the opening drive. And Washington pump faking a little bit. Got a connection with Zoe Sheffield to the 33. 7-yard gain. Washington just very efficient with the football right now. 6 receptions, 62 yards for Sheffield. And forced fumble! Knocked out of his hands, recovered by the Bulls at the 30. My goodness, Keith Porter had the ball, but as he was going down, the ball was exposed, and the shoulder pad of Gianni Shiloh swept it right from him. That's just a perfectly timed and placed hit by the corner. Tough turnover there. First one of the night. I formation. And David Jones, takes a big hit from William Yost. Should probably kept to that left side. Wade, man, underneath, wide open, breaks the tackle, and that is Brock Melton once again. And Brock Melton, he's been a physical yards after catch runner. I mean, look at this, boom, throws a linebacker. Giovanni Diggs out the way there. And again, the Bulls getting things going here on offense. Picking up where they left off. Shot down the field. Good defense. Swatted away by Armstrong, working on Johnson. Stepping up in the pocket, and here goes Wade. Slides to avoid the contact. That's a nice 6-yard scramble. I should have cut up the middle of the field, though. Could have got some more yards. He's having an excellent game right now for the Bulls. Oh, wow. He just did a 360 spin throw for a first down to Hurd. This guy just out here doing circus moves in the pocket. Coach, I don't think he's liking the execution before the throw, but hey, he's liking the product of it. First down there for the Bulls. Shotgun for Wade. As he'll look to throw again. Out the backfield, you will find Jones for a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Gentry. And he's just making really smart moves, decisions here. He really has been accurate with ball placement and control of this offense, commanding it well the last 4 weeks. Check down, a wide open Jones is going to fall just inches short of the first down. 18-24. Wade targeting the sidelines. What a catch by Brock Melton. Second-year wide receiver continuing to put on a show. And that's toe drag swag if I've ever seen it. Seven minutes left to go in the third quarter. You got a bunch spread out to the left, of Wade. And again, into the flats, lead him up the field. Jones pushed backwards after a 2-yard gain. just eating up the clock, taking their time, showing off the confidence, the execution. Everything has been great for this Bulls offense. And a nice, strong completion over the middle. 2 yards shy of the first down. They're in the I formation. Haven't been too successful running the football here. They're going to try their luck, and they continue not to be lucky in that department. 4th down. Giovanni Diggs, the rookie, he's been all over the place. See this again. See him filling the gap, getting by the offensive lineman, just not fast enough. And the Bulls, once again, will have to settle for a field goal. And Rollins is money. 19-10 is the score. Kick is up. And knee will be taken at the 25-yard line. And there is going to be a bunch to the left side of the field here. Counter run play. 2K zipping through the defense. Gets to the 37. It looks like we got to put Q on. We got to put Q on timeout. I know that's not him. Somebody probably hacking an account. Yeah, that's not even him. It's somebody trying to bite off, and you can tell by the profile count. So, love the haters. Thanks for watching and giving us views, my guy. Great run by the Aviators, nonetheless. Marquise Washington throwing towards the sidelines, incomplete. Yeah, somebody been trying to impersonate all our guys. I've seen somebody else trying to be like, I can't remember his name, I think Michael Blunt. The fact that they're taking the time to try to recreate the profiles and stuff. Man, what you guys doing with your life? 3rd and 10. Appreciate the views, though. Make sure you leave a like before you roll out. Marquise Washington trying to scramble, but that's on lockdown. So the Bulls defense continues to be stout. Fair catch called at the 20. Devin Wade back out onto the field. Bulls got themselves a 2-possession lead. Up by 9. And this is incomplete. Good defense there. Giovanni Diggs, rookie, continuing to make some plays. Play action. Wade going right into the flats here. And Hartman met immediately. There's going to be an injury to Hartman after the contact, as he is slow to get up, holding his ribs. And he's going to make his way towards the locker room. Not sure if he'll be able to return for the rest of this game. We'll probably see him in the 4th. He's been doing a phenomenal job at the tight end position. Rolling outside, throws this one away. And good defense by the Aviators. Another chance here for the Aviators. They should have good field position after this punt. Oh, this is a really good punt. Let's check out the return here. Nothing much going. Stidimus gets to the 33. Kingston Kinney, 6-yard per carry average, but has only been rushed 10 times tonight. I think they've got more than enough time to try to get him going on the ground. See if they give him some opportunities. And they will give him the carry. A bit of hesitation there by 2K. It's only going to gain him 1 yard. Handoff, breaks the tackle, and a first down run for Kingston Kinney at the 45-yard line. Kingston Kinney is tends to get stronger as the game goes on. And Bulls have been very secure for the most part when it comes to tackling. This is just one guy, like I said, it's hard for anybody to make plays on. Oh, what a catch by Porter. Man, ran right into the hit stick there. Planted him. Might run it to the right here. They're going to go with a counter. Run it to the left. That's a good tackle there. Gabe Stringer back into the lineup here on defense as he was in on that play. 3rd and 6. Empty set. Washington fires over the middle. He's got a nice pass to Armin Holland for an Aviators. First down. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. This is it, RFL fans. Put your 4s up in the chat. ARC North on the line for the Bulls. Can they maintain the lead and be 3-0 within the division? Here goes the throw. Oh, nice pass, nice play. Porter inside the 25. Set up the screen. He's throwing this one right at the back of a defender there. Heat came in too fast for him. Scored on the screen down here last time, which is their only touchdown. They give it to 2K. And there he is, finessing out a first down at the 20. So Aviators in the red zone. And this is a drive. They need points. Already in position to at least get 3. But 7 is what they want. And will help them out big time. Once again, if you are here watching, got over 50 live viewers strong. I appreciate you guys showing up. I'm going to help out the YouTube channel, get that algorithm going so more people can find out about the RFL. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the Relocation Football League channel if you aren't already. 80 yards rushing for Kingston Kinney on 15 carries, 3 yards on that rush. They go right back on the ground with him, and somehow he still muscles through for 3 more. Empty set. This is all on Washington now to try to convert. And a hard count. They'll say the offense, I believe, moved first. And no. That's on the defense. First down. They caught Gabe Stringer. Looked like the offensive lineman moved first. And then we see a lot more false starts as opposed to defensive, encroachments or offsides. That was a really good hard count there by Marquise Washington. As he will throw to the end zone and cannot get both feet in. And Columbus is going to challenge this. I don't think he got both, but we will see. One, yeah, that's out. That is not a catch there. They go to their tall 6'5" running back, but that is just 1 foot down. They ruled a completely out of bounds catch a touchdown. No, I mean a reception earlier. If they somehow let this stand, that would be wild, but no. They're not going to let that stand. He was definitely out. Marquise Washington out the backfield. They will go to Kingston Kinney anyway. As he is stopped at the 3, 3rd and goal. No wide receivers. All tight ends, fullbacks, and running backs. 2K trying to burrow his way in and will fall at the 1. And the Aviators are just going to settle for 3. The kick is good. 19-13 is the score. 19-13 is old year. They're playing old school football out here. Straight defense. Lily's only been 2 touchdowns, 1 apiece scored within this game. And from those 2 touchdowns, they both were the first opening offensive drives on offense for these teams. The defenses has just really been on their day. 1 possession game here. Down by 6 are the Aviators. Devin Wade steps up, throws, and that is just out of reach for Dariantre McAvelli. Second and 10, handoff. What a cutback, but he's going to be wrapped up. 3rd and 7. See this offense 10th in rushing. Only 41 yards today. It's really just been Devin Wade in the aerial attack has kept this offense prosperous down the field. And that's good defense right there. The Aviators defense really starting to tune up. They're really holding towards the red zone, just bending and not breaking, but now they're just getting stiff down the field, making it harder for them to move. You can see the pass rush getting there. Boom. Good open field tackle by the King Armstrong with a better tackling corners. The Aviators, an opportunity to take the lead for the first time tonight. They've got to score. Said I haven't scored since the opening drive of the game. Close offense here. Good throw, and wow, he caught that. Marquise Washington squeezing that in, anticipating the opening on the other side of the defender. Him and Holland on the same page there. 2K trying to get that first down, but knee hit the ground first before. And so it'll be 3rd and inches. No pass for it. Marquise Washington throws an interception. What a play on the football, and this could seal the game. Tavares Golson reading it like a book. And I don't even think he saw Golson at all from the angle in which the linemen were. I think he thought that Kingston Kinney was just sitting there in the flats wide open. And Tavares Golson gets the jump on that and takes it back. Looking to pass. Pressure is coming. Devin Wade. Incomplete off the hands of Dariantre McAvelli. So try to go for 2. That didn't work out, and so it's now a 12-point lead. I know it's still a lot of time left in the game, but at this rate, the way that the Bulls and the Aviators have been playing, and this Bulls defense has been tough, man. Been extremely tough for the Aviators to get things going. I'll take this from the 6. Washington's going to have to look to take some shots down the field. He really doesn't have much of deep threat guys other than Zoe Sheffield, but isn't usually sent on those deep routes. Here's a throw into the flats. Catch is made. Gets 2 yards. Yeah, they've got to play with some urgency passing the ball down the field. Nice pass. Bull runs right through and out of bounds at the 41. Good job. Get to look at this again. And the China route ran there. I think it was just actually a flat route out the backfield by Kingston Kinney. Showing what he can do catching the football. Pistol formation. Marquise Washington's over the middle. Big hit stick, first down. And they've got to move with some urgency here. And they're doing that well so far. 2-possession ball game. They need a touchdown. Closing in on 5.5 minutes left to go. Set up the screen. And that is shut down. Big hit stick. They have been bringing the boom. This doesn't give you that division rivalry feel. I don't know what will. A lot of big hits. And they go right back to the screen. He's got an entourage, though, but not going to help him out much. 3rd and 6. Under 4.5 minutes. And at this point, you just got to go for it on 4th downs. Touchdown's what you need. Field goal's not going to get it done. Washington throwing across his body. Oh, that is dangerous. 4th and 6. Got to go for it. Coverage is great. Pass rush is great. Empty set. Washington throws in the defense. Superb. Broken up by Gianni Shiloh. And that'll be a turnover on downs. The Bulls defense stands again. And that more than likely should be the final dagger for the Aviators. How about the Brooklyn Bulls? They had nothing but division rivalry games left to play, and they are about to be halfway through it with all wins. And as Jones runs inside, only 20 yards rushing for him tonight. And shut down here. Game ain't over till it's over. Aviators did lose a timeout, however, due to a challenge to try to get a touchdown. So that's really going to hurt them. Wade just running down the clock, throws, and that is a big catch again by Brock Melton, working the veteran Lynn Mayberry. I also want to make an announcement. I did not announce this earlier or even post about this, but a record was broken by the Aviators. Good job there by Lynn Mayberry. Lynn Mayberry, I believe he's got, not showing up here, but yeah, he's got 10 interceptions, I think, on the season. Might be reading somebody else's. Actually, don't quote me on that. I don't even know why I brought that up. Somebody got 10 interceptions on the season. Could have swore it was Lynn Mayberry. It's not showing up here, though, so. Wrong guy. 2nd and 8. Hand off, and here goes Jones to the 20. As he water slides his way forward. And yeah, that is game, and Devin Wade putting on the show. The Bulls putting on the show. 3-0 in the NRC North. And shut down at the 20. And this is huge. Very huge for the Bulls, because when you look at the schedule, the opponent that they have, that game against the Huskies is going to be very important on that rematch. Get to the 13. And that game is very important because the Bulls, if they can sweep them, they will hands down have the best division record out of all the ARC North Division teams. That's going to set up 1st and goal right there. And with that, all they would have to do is have at least the same record as the Huskies by the end of the season. And the Huskies, man, they've really set themselves up for success to try to take over the ARC North due to the victories they were able to get over the Cougars. And, of course, 3 auto wins still left for them to obtain this season. So they've got the easiest route to try to win the division, so that their biggest game for the Huskies and the Bulls is the next time that those guys meet in Week 15. But here tonight, it's sweet victory for Coach Baxter and the Brooklyn Bulls, as they will get the win and improve to 8-4 on the season and still remain atop of the ARC North as they defeat the Aviators 25-13. It's been a great night of action here in the RFL. Super Sunday and Super Saturday. We had a ton of games this week, 12 to be total. Out, we got one more game coming up for you guys tomorrow. Celtic Tigers and Sentinels. Make sure you guys don't miss it. But a big win here for the Bulls. They're still running things in the North right now, and they are on fire. 3-0 in the division. Can they keep it going? Next week, they've got to face those Chicago Cougars. That's going to be it for me. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner, play-by-play commentator. And once again, for the reminder, make sure you hit that like button before you guys roll out. It helps out the channel a lot. 8 o'clock, Celtic Tigers, Sentinels. Be there. And we'll close out Week 13. I'll see you guys on the podcast on Wednesday. Peace.